or not posting should be allowed in medium levels, we need to teach people better how to post. She posts very, very well. A lot of people post up and down, or they post the leg swings away and land down in the back. She's got her boot in the boot box, and she's posting up, down, and the boot never moves.
What is a boot box? Just directly underneath her?
Yeah, so you want, like, it's just a term I use sometimes, but it's like, you know, if you've got your boots and you made a little box and you stick them in where the heel's in one corner and the top's in another corner and the toe's in another corner, so that's the short end of the boot box, and you just stick it in there on an angle. That's where you want your boot, is in the boot box. Very nice. So at the top of her post, you could take the horse out from under her and she'd be standing a little bit like this. And at the bottom post, you could take the horse out from under her and she'd be a little bit like this. But she would not fall backwards.
Mm-hmm.
What do I do at the top of my post? Yeah.
Exactly what you're doing. I'm complimenting your balance, your alignment is very, very good. And one way to work on that alignment is to stand with your toe and knee against the wall and say, you post, sit, rise, sit, rise, sit, rise.
That's a great
So
idea.
it's the independence of the boot, the base.
I like that.
Very good. Now let's make a 10-meter circle, and we're going to do a string of pearls. You're going to do a 10-meter circle with every letter down the long side. And then assess your horse's balance, your bend, and the response to each of the aids. Now that was too big on the second half, right? Did you notice that?
That was what?
The second half was bigger than the first half.
Oh, okay.
So your center line is your point of reference for how wide the circle is, but it also has to be, now your second half was flatter than your first half. So you got to try to ride it a little bit more, a quarter at a time, okay? Very nice. Look through the ears or you won't know where his orientation is. Fantastic. That was more accurate. Very good. Now let's wake him up. Up, up, up. There you go, 10-meter circle in the corner. Now you're a little fixed in your inside arm, so I want you to be playful. Say, if I chewed my wrist or my fingers, would you move your jaw? Would you loosen your pole? And then you test it, find out, okay? Flex the pole. You look before you did. There you go, now shorten your reins. Good. So you can just in the trot, your elbow more or less in that alignment. Your fingers play. Now he's rounder. Do you see that? Now the next 10-meter circle, you initiate it, and then after the circle, I want you to reinitiate the circle and then go shoulder in. Okay? You can sit if you want. You can also do it rising.
Who are you talking about?